Good morning, and thank you for joining us for Focus on South Texas. Small business brings a big economic impact to the local economy, and an area nonprofit is making sure entrepreneurs get the right assistance even during tax season. LiftFund supports small businesses and entrepreneurs with loans, financial support, and much more. Here to tell us more is Communications and Marketing Specialist Hailey Howard. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. Well, Hailey, first off, tell us a little bit about what is LiftFund.
So LiftFund is a nonprofit community lender. It was founded to help the under-resourced and underestimated entrepreneurs. So many of our clients are those who are denied by traditional banks and traditional funding options. So we come in and provide access to capital that is going to help build their credit and also grow their business.
And, you know, business loans, of course, they are an important part to kickstart for entrepreneurs, helping their dreams. You know, they have these dreams, they have these ambitions, but they say, you know what, I don't have the capital, I don't have the funds. So tell us how LiftFund helps small business owners find what's right for them.
So one of those is going to also be our business support. So LiftFund provides access to capital, but if you are unsure or you don't know yet and you need resources to understand, our business support team is going to help. We provide one-on-one counseling, teaching assistance, and also access to free workshops. Those are in person and virtual. Some of those include AI strategies, building your business brand online, your digital presence, working through tax documents, and more. And what I really love to tell everyone is that all of these resources are free to anyone, regardless if you have a loan with LiftFund. So you do not have to have a loan with us to take advantage of these free resources and tools.
Tell us why these resources are so vital and so important to these business owners, especially the small business owners that are just getting started and, you know, not only have the dream of opening up their business, but they want their business to survive.
So with LiftFund, we are not just going to stop at funding. Many lenders are going to essentially end the relationship and let the business continue after funding. For us, that's only the beginning. And so we're going to walk hand in hand alongside the entrepreneur through the long term, providing these resources that create a network organization and tools and support system that is going to help them thrive in the long term and not just in that moment when they need the capital.
And speaking of those resources, tell us a little bit about some of those resources, including those long-term resources that will help those businesses survive.
So I'm going to circle back to our business support team because all of those virtual workshops, the assistance, the one-on-one, that's going to go all year round. It's not going to be seldom or just one quarter. We have workshops every week. And so if anyone is interested, I advise them to go to our website under our business support tab, and that's where they're going to find all of those.
And I understand that LiftFund also helping business owners with tax season. You know, sometimes you hear the word taxes and people just get a little bit nervous. You know, what are some things to know about preparing taxes as a business owner? Obviously, it's very different when you're filing as a family or a single dependent, that kind of thing.
LiftFund can absolutely serve as a guide during this tax season. Before I go into some tips, I will say again, our business support team, especially next month in March, we're kicking off a legal business series that is hosted by LiftFund and the University of St. Mary's School of Law, which is going to cover going over tax documentations for business. So you really want that one-on-one, hands-on assistance. We're going to provide that kicking off next month. But general, these tips, I would say business owners need to understand key documents that they should have prepared and organized before filing. They should identify expenses that often get overlooked by small businesses, and they should absolutely understand how having prepared tax documents and clean financial records is going to protect them when providing applications for disaster relief.
And tax season also a good time to see if businesses can handle disaster. So tell us how you guys are helping business owners with disaster preparedness. Unfortunately, sometimes the unexpected happens, and people we're not prepared, or we just don't know. I mean, we don't know when disaster is going to strike, but we have to be ready.
Exactly. So tax season is not just about compliance, but it's that opportunity to stay organized in the event that a weather disaster happens, like a flood or a drought. So having clean, updated financials will help you stay prepared all year round in the event that something like this happens.
How can, let's say you have these entrepreneurs out there, they have their business model, they have their dream in front of them, but they just don't have the capital, and they're kind of stuck. They don't know, okay, what is the next step? What advice would you give to them in order to help realize their dream?
So this advice is coming also from me speaking with other entrepreneurs and clients of ours. I often ask them, what advice would you give for someone who is just starting out, who doesn't know? And the biggest response that I get is taking a risk. Risk can be scary. And so with LiftFund, we understand that risk, and walking side by side with them can help them reach their goals and aspire.
And I'm sure, like with the capital, I mean, there are kind of different variations of that that you guys offer in that capital, right?
Absolutely. So we have many programs. So when someone is ready to apply, they don't know how much, they don't know for how long, what term. We just encourage them to apply, provide their documentation, and then one of us at LiftFund will review the documents, go over the profile, and start researching what loan products we offer that would fit their business goals and their dreams. So we will always make sure that they are going to be able to afford the loan that they apply for.
Got it. But the first step, you need to apply.
Apply, get out there. Just put yourself out there. No dream is too big. And at LiftFund, we're going to lift these entrepreneurs and have goals of economic empowerment.
I love that. And how can viewers get more information about LiftFund? Where do they go? What do they do?
About LiftFund, our website is a resource hub for everything. You can learn more about applications and applying. You can learn more about our blog and our press, where we're being mentioned, where we're going, who we've been helping, and what locations we're in. And that is liftfund.com.
And I'm sure also a lot of great resources on the website as well. And I love the fact that, they're absolutely, this is free information, but vital information that people, they may say, wow, I didn't have any idea, or this helped me tremendously.
I often hear that people don't know that something like LiftFund exists. LiftFund is not the only one, but a community nonprofit lender, which is to set us aside from the banks. Your banks and credit unions have models that don't really fit our startups, our young businesses, and entrepreneurs that need a risk, that need a jump start, and so that's what LiftFund is there to do.
I love it. Well, Hailey, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.